If you're an athlete, parent, or coach, NIL and recruiting probably feels like a mix of opportunity mixed with chaos. You got DMs from brands, texts from coaches, emails from schools, screenshots all in your camera roll, and somehow you're supposed to keep track of all of it while keeping it organized, compliant, and actually moving towards the next level. That's exactly why I built Athlete Ledger. Athlete Ledger is an NIL and recruiting operating system for all levels, middle school up to the pros. This isn't just a hype, get-rich-quick app. It is a serious workspace that helps you and your family stay organized, stay compliant, stay recruitable, and build a long-term plan, not just to chase random checks. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you what's broken in the current NIL space and how Athlete Ledger fixes it, and how to use it day to day. Right now, most athletes are running their career out of three places: their phone, their memory, and their emotions. You get a DM from a business, you say that you'll get back to them, and you end up forgetting. You send film to a coach, they respond, you don't track it. Later you're wondering, did you already talk to that school? You sign a small NIL deal, you don't save the contract, tax season hits, and now there's confusion and stress. This doesn't happen because the athletes are lazy. It happens because there's never been a simple athlete-first system to run all these from. That's where Athlete Ledger comes in. Think of Athlete Ledger as your career command center. One login, one dashboard where you can build a clear athlete profile, you can track your contact conversations and offers, log NIL deals and deliverables, store important documents and links, keep track of your recruiting and brand strategy all in one place. When you first create an account, you set up your athlete profile, your sport, position, measurables, academics, and social media. This becomes the snapshot you send to coaches, brands, mentors, and programs. No more digging for links and stats every time someone asks, "Can you send me your info?" From there, you can track schools and teams you've been in contact with, brands and businesses you're talking to, and then key people in your circle. Think trainers, mentors, advisors, agents, recruiters, and so on. Each of these lives as a contact you can update as conversations move forward, so you can always know when you last followed up, what was said last, and what's next in line. You also get NIL deal tracking. Anytime a brand reaches out to you or signs a deal, you can log who the deal is with, what you're getting, what you owe, and the key dates and links. Instead of scrolling through old messages to remember what you agreed on, it's all laid out clearly in your ledger. Here's how I recommend using Athlete Ledger. If you're an athlete, using Athlete Ledger as your weekly check-in, update your profile when your stats improve, log every serious conversation with a coach or a brand. You'll start to see your career as a seasoned game plan, not just random plays. If you're a parent or a guardian, use Athlete Ledger for clarity and protection so you can see who your athlete is talking to, what they've agreed upon, and where they might be red flags or gaps, without having to hover over every conversation. If you're a coach, trainer, athletic director, or even an advisor, Athlete Ledger becomes the hub that keeps everyone aligned. You can see the big picture of where athletes are aiming to go and help them set priorities and make smarter decisions with schools and brands. A quick note on what the Athlete Ledger is and isn't. We're not your lawyer. We're not replacing compliant offices or your agent. Athlete Ledger is a system that makes all of those people more effective. When your information, deals, and conversations are organized, it's easy for a lawyer to review a contract, for a coach to advocate for you, and for the mentors to help you navigate a huge decision. So if you're tired of trying to manage your career out of screenshots and scattered notes, and you want a calm, clear way to handle NIL, recruiting, and long-term planning, Athlete Ledger was built for you. I'll see you there.